Hey guys, some people are having problems, finishing out their attacks and making proper plans. So I figured I'd do this video before I made my attack. Just go over what I saw in the replay and then my approach, my changes for this cleanup attack. So first I'm just going to play the previous attack and then go over my plan. Just going to play this at 2 speed just because I don't want Alright, so from that attack, you can just going to draw out what I saw. Basically, there's a Tesla here, 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 here. Giant bombs are here. Just based on where the Valks went, they did not set off a bomb here. There's nothing there. There's no bomb here. There's no bomb here. So really the only spot for a giant bomb is either here or here. So my approach for this is to first, let me see, how do I clear the screen? There you go. First is to drop a minion here and here. And basically, I'm going to do a Valk attack with bowlers and backhand hogs. AQ walk. This is kind of like an attack I've been using a lot lately. It's been working well, and the only time it failed, for me at least, was when I didn't lure the CC and I was trying to kill the CC on the fly. So it turns out that the baby drag, even with the Valks under heal, all those point defenses shooting at my Valks, they just couldn't handle it. So I know there's a golem in the CC, so if I can just lure that out, that's not going to be a problem for my AQ. If it was Valks and baby drag or something like that, then I might need to bring a rage. But just because it's a golem, as long as my AQ is sitting somewhere where she's not taking a lot of damage from other defenses, I don't need to worry about the golem hurting my AQ. So, especially since this is a Valk attack, I need to make sure that I don't let my Valks hit the golem, or else the damage from the golem will, the golem splitting will actually hurt my hogs a lot, or my Valks a lot. So, my plan here is to, send a minion here and here, and a wizard here. I really want to make a wide funnel for the Valks and the bowlers. Both of them require a wide funnel, so I'm going to set one side of the funnel there with about 8 troop space, and then I'm going to put my AQ about here. That way she'll hit this building, then this building, then this building, and then move into the mortar. The other thing I need to consider with my AQ walk is the number of defenses shooting her. So the only one that's really going to do any damage is this archer tower, so that's great. The reason why I'm starting on this side is because I can put a funnel wizard here, and you know, even if these buildings are gone, once she steps in here, this wizard will shoot this collector, gold mine, and then this elixir collector. The next closest building is this builder's hut. So it really doesn't matter which way she goes in this attack, but I really do want her to go this way. If she ends up going the other way, it's not a big deal. But kind of be prepared if something goes wrong. Once this mortar and archer tower are both down, I can send a hog in here and pull the CC. Oops. There you go. So once that CC's pulled, I can start my Valk part of the attack. I'm going to send my Valks from here, and they will path this way. As long as these two buildings are still up, the Valks will always go to the middle of those two buildings. They are like, two buildings touching are like magnets for Valks. So as long as I time it correctly, because the other side of this, I'm going to drop my BK and my bowlers here. So the bowlers should take out this cannon, which is still left up, and then move in following the Valks. So once that's done, let me X out what's supposedly supposed to be down. My AQ is walking this way. The camp and these two are done, and then these are done, and these are done. So my bowlers, let me see here. My bowlers, I want to drop right here. The reason being, if you look at all these red X's of the buildings that are down, there's only one building that the bowlers should be locking onto, and that's this cannon right here. Once that's down, it should be locking onto either this elixir storage or this stuff, if it's still up. My Valk should have gotten through the wall by then, but those are the only ones that bowler can target. If I dropped my bowler over on this side, he could target this cannon, he could target this wizard tower, this archer tower. Most likely they're gonna just walk around this way. So I need to make sure that I'm dropping the bowlers in the right spot, and that they're going to go into the middle of the base, because they're not really going to do much if you know, they're walking around the outside. So that's the power of the bowlers. You really want them in the middle of the base and shooting all the stuff that they can target. So once they're in here, once they're in this compartment, they're not going to be able to reach this wizard tower because they don't have the range for that. So, and my archer queen, if she steps up in here, she might get them. She might get that wizard tower, but she probably won't. So what I'm looking to do is to send hogs in from here. Probably 2 hogs. Hopefully all these defenses will be locked onto my Valks. Even this wizard tower might be able to lock onto the Valks. But I just want to make sure I get that wizard tower down, and it's not bothering my my bowlers or anything like that. The other thing is my jump spell. So the jump spell, I need to drop the jump spell where my Valks, where I want my Valks to go. A lot of people would drop their jump spell right here, which is not good, because a few Valks will path this way, a few Valks will path this way, and a few Valks will path this way. You really want to try to keep your Valks together. So I'm going to drop my jump spell over here. The added benefit of that is, if for some reason my Valks break into this compartment instead of into this compartment, I can still get them going in the right direction. That's the other reason why I'm taking these buildings out early, is because if they do go into this compartment, and they do go into here, there's a lot less buildings over here for them to break back out. I really want to draw them back in this way. So, if I drop this jump spell here, the Valk should path into the middle of the base. So, let's see. So my Valks should go this way, and then this way, and then this way. So I think these buildings should be taken down by the, or that Archer Tower should be taken down by the wizards that I drop. My wizards are going to be dropped right around here. The Valks should path through here, then up through here. So I'm going to be sending my hogs in this direction. This BK should jump the wall and the Valk should kill him. You don't normally want to send your hogs at the Barbarian King. You don't want the Barbarian King following you around the whole time. So, let me reload this. So you don't want the Barbarian King following around your hogs the whole time. He really can be a pain in the ass. He can take out a big chunk of your hogs if he's not poisoned. So I have to wait until the Barbarian King is dead. My Valk should lock onto him and the Archer Queen, and then after that I can send my hogs in, and I'll send them in down through here. I have 14 hogs, I think, one for the CC lure, so 3 and 3 and 3. That's 9. That's 10 hogs total, and I'll have 4. These hogs should path this way. A few of them might leak in here if the Valks aren't quick enough, but they should leak in this way. And then I'll send my hogs at this Archer Tower, because this mortar isn't going to do anything. This air defense isn't going to do anything. I want to get this this Archer Tower or this Archer Tower down. Let's see, the Teslas. The other thing is I need to consider is the Teslas. So actually, I might change that. I might send my hogs in. The last 3 hogs at that Tesla, and then I'll probably need to use my heal here and probably here, just because all the Teslas and all these point defenses. Yeah. So yeah. Once again, the giant bombs are here and here most likely. If I path my... Oh, and then the first heal is for the Valks right here. If I path my Valks correctly, my hogs should never touch any of the giant bombs. Hopefully my Archer Queen will catch up on this backside and take this stuff out, but she might get caught up with this X-Bow over here. So who knows. That's my plan. I'm going to make my attack on my phone because I prefer that way. I'm recording this on my tablet, so I will come back with the replay. Alright, so this is the post-mortem. Apparently I was 3-starred while I was making my attack. And I also only got a 2-star. So I'm just going to show the replay. I'll start off with just showing the replay, and then pick apart maybe what I did wrong. So this all goes fine. Minions, EQ, sent a wizard down there to funnel. I ended up leaving this army camp up just because I figured I could get to it later with Valks. So a little minor fuck up here. I sent the hog in at this cannon by accident, and if you don't know how to aim your hogs or target, specific defenses, basically this cannon is one tile behind this wizard tower. So to basically figure out where to drop your hogs, you need to draw a straight line between these two and then figure out where the exact middle is. So that's where the exact middle is, and I sent the first hog in like right about here, and then followed up with another hog over here. That's the first fuck up. So I ended up, wasting a hog, but I ended up learning the golem, and immediately as soon as you have to wait until the golem makes its way a little bit over to the Archer Queen. If for some reason one of your troops, like an archer or something like that, is closer to the golem than the Archer Queen is, then the golem will move over there, because the first thing it's lured towards is the hog, and then as soon as that hog dies off, it's searching for the next closest target. So I have to wait a little bit, make sure it's locked onto my Archer Queen, and then I drop my Valks. And my Barbarian King. Now, I don't know if you noticed that because you were looking at the Valks, because I obviously was looking at the Valks, but my Archer Queen died. And one of the things I failed to notice was that even though this Expo is out of range, these 2 point defenses are in range of my Archer Queen. So, obviously if I used the ability, it would have been fine. But I think if I lured earlier and the first hog drop wasn't bad, my Archer Queen would have been, more over in this direction. So, that would have been out of range of at least this Archer Tower. Maybe, no, it wouldn't even have been range of this cannon. So, if my Archer Queen was over in that area, then she would have been distracted with the golem, and she wouldn't really be taking any damage. So I'm not really sure. I'm guessing what happened is the extra DPS of this golem, which is I think like 50, and then this is like 65, it's 75, and this is 75. All that added up to making my healers not be able to catch up with the damage. So set my Valks in. They go through the right wall like I wanted. The bowlers are taking out the cannon like I wanted, but then the bowlers get distracted on the golem. The Valks end up breaking through. No, it didn't break through. The Valks end up getting into this compartment a lot earlier than I wanted. I wanted them, and that's probably my fault for dropping the jump spell too slow, or maybe it was because I just didn't plan this correctly. I thought they were going to go into this compartment with this BK first. But they ended up going into this compartment and splitting up. Basically all of them hit like 3 of the walls there. So I don't know why they all didn't go to this expo. But I ended up going ahead as planned, sending in the hogs down here. These bowlers took out this stuff over here. My Barbarian King in the middle there took out the enemy Barbarian King. And then saved my heal for this area over here. Probably waited a little bit too long, because a lot of these hogs are really low on health. Yeah, I probably lost like 2 or 3 of them. But all that was fine. If my Archer Queen was still alive, all these 3 things would be done. But she's not alive, and my hogs, I don't have any heals left. My hogs are just making their way through, and just beat her out. I thought I was going to get lucky and this cannon was going to stay locked onto my Barbarian King, but it was just shooting the barbs and ended up switching, and I didn't get the defenses down that I needed to. Not only that, I used all my wizards early, so if I dropped like a wizard here and then a wizard here, they probably would have, they would have made their way to the middle here, and I would have saved a lot of time. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. I only brought 4 wizards. Yeah, 4 wizards, so I ended up using those 3 wizards with the kill squad. We just ran out of time. So, that's important to do whenever you make an attack. You really need to know what the problem was. I mean, a lot of people just say, oh shit, my queen died, and then that's it. Like, they don't even look at anything else. I mean, there's a lot of things that could have changed there, a lot of changes that would have made this attack better. Or at least I really figured out why the Archer Queen was taking so much damage, because that was kind of puzzling to me. I didn't even pay attention to her. I didn't even know her health was low. So, hope this helps. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'll try to keep this regular. Alright.